Wilfred Owen, the soldier poet of World War I early life. Wilfred Owen was born on March 18, 1893, in Oswestry, Shropshire, England. From a young age, Owen showed a keen interest in poetry and the arts. His family wasn't wealthy, and they moved several times during his childhood, but Owen remained focused on his education and passion for writing. Education and early career. Owen attended school in Birkenhead and later at Shrewsbury Technical School. He was influenced by romantic poets such as John Keats and Percy Bysshe Shelley, whose work inspired him to write his own poetry. After finishing school, Owen worked as a private tutor in France, where he immersed himself in French literature and culture. The outbreak of World War I in 1914, World War I broke out and the world was plunged into a conflict unlike any before. Owen, feeling a sense of duty, enlisted in the British Army in 1915. He was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Manchester Regiment. The war experience. Owen's experience in the trenches of France was harrowing. He witnessed the horrors of modern warfare firsthand, the relentless artillery bombardments, the mud, the gas attacks, and the unimaginable suffering of the soldiers. These experiences profoundly affected him and transformed his poetry. Poetry in the trenches. In the trenches, Owen continued to write, using his poetry to express the grim realities of war. His work became a powerful critique of the romanticized view of war that was prevalent at the time. Some of his most famous poems, like Dulcie et Decorum Est, Anthem for Doomed Youth, and Exposure, were written during this period. His poetry is characterized by its vivid imagery, emotional intensity, and deep empathy for the soldiers. Friendship with Siegfried Sassoon. In 1917, Owen was diagnosed with shell shock, now known as PTSD, and was sent to Craiglockhart War Hospital in Edinburgh. There, he met another soldier poet, Siegfried Sassoon. Sassoon became a mentor and close friend to Owen, encouraging him to refine his poetry and speak out against the war. Their friendship was crucial in the development of Owen's voice as a poet. Return to the front and death. Despite his trauma, Owen felt compelled to return to the front lines in 1918. He believed it was his duty to share the experiences of the soldiers and continue fighting alongside them. Tragically, Owen was killed in action on November 4, 1918, just 1 week before the armistice ended the war. He was 25 years old. Legacy. Wilfred Owen's poetry has had a lasting impact on the way we understand the First World War. His work captures the brutal reality of war and serves as a poignant reminder of the cost of conflict. Today, Owen is remembered as one of the greatest war poets in the English language, and his poems continue to be studied and revered for their emotional depth and stark honesty. Like, comment, and share for more.